guys, it's MsCassavaugh here to read you another story. Today I'm reading On Meadowview Street with the pictures and the drawings by Henry Cole. In this story, our main character Caroline moves to a new house. One day she finds a wildflower. A wildflower is a flower that wasn't planted by people, it just pops up. And she finds it in her yard and she saves the wildflower from the lawnmower and creates a whole habitat in her yard for all kinds of nature. It really makes you consider how what we do impacts the natural world. Here is On Meadowview Street by Henry Cole. He wrote the story and drew the pictures. There's the wildflower. And there's Caroline. And Henry Cole actually signed this book for MsCassavaugh. It was a big day. Caroline and her family were moving into their new house on Meadowview Street. After things were unpacked, Caroline's dad decided the grass was too long, and he got busy mowing the lawn. Caroline was about to explore the new street to see if there was a meadow on Meadowview Street when she noticed a small blossom. "It's beautiful," Caroline said to herself, "and all alone." The mower was getting closer. Caroline thought, "I'd better do something quick." The mower came to a halt. "Daddy," Caroline pleaded, "couldn't you mow around my flower?" He said, thinking, "Well, that is less mowing for me." Caroline raced inside the house. She poked around the boxes in the basement. "Aha!" she smiled. "Some string and some sticks. Just what I needed." Before long, Caroline had made a small wildflower preserve. There she is, to protect her little wildflower. She noticed another flower had bloomed nearby. Her preserve got bigger and bigger and bigger. "The butterfly seems to like my little garden," Caroline thought happily. Do you think the flowers made the butterflies come? They like flowers. As the grass grew taller, more flowers popped up all over the yard. Soon there were different kinds and different colors everywhere. Caroline's dad had a great idea for the mower. For sale. One day, Caroline sat in her preserve in the heat of the sun. "My garden needs a shady spot," she said to her parents. "A shady spot sounds nice," replied Caroline's mom. Soon a truck made a delivery. Caroline's mom took pictures. "Welcome to your home," she said to the maple tree. The next day, as Caroline admired the maple tree, a wren landed on the tip of her shovel. "Oh, you're looking for a home too," said Caroline. "There's a wren, a little bird. Just like in our bear books, there's a wren. He's looking for a home too." Caroline and her dad got to work. They found some plans for building a birdhouse. Caroline helped cut the wood and nail the pieces together. "Perfect," thought Caroline. So did the wren. "There's a birdhouse for the little wren." In no time, there were birds and insects everywhere, around the tree and zipping among the flowers. Soon the wren house was full of twigs for a nest. Caroline wanted one more thing. We need a place where you can get a drink of water. The next day, she and her dad began to build a pond. They dug a large, shallow hole and lined it with a heavy plastic sheet. Caroline added plants that like to live in water. She lugged large rocks to the edge, making ledges and little caverns for creatures to live in. The more Caroline and her family worked in the yard, the more it changed. It was now home to many things. And look who you notice peeking over the fence, admiring Caroline's preserve that she made in her yard. Looks like it might be the neighbors. And soon the Jacksons' yard changed, and the Smiths and the Sotos. People are doing the same thing Caroline did. Now there really was a meadow on Meadowview Street. And you'll see these beautiful pictures that Henry Cole drew of some of the things like a salamander and some coneflowers, a beetle, a bee, milkweed, a swallow. Over here we see other things that were living in the yard. A meadow mouse and dragonfly, a hummingbird, a brown bat, a wren, black-eyed Susan, ooh, a green snake. I know we have some friends who love seeing stuff like that in their yard. I'd love to see a hummingbird. It was a home for everyone. There we go. Thanks for listening to On Meadowview Street by Henry Cole. Hope you enjoyed. Bye, guys.